Good morning, everybody. It's currently about 4:30 a.m. in the morning, and I'm getting ready to go to the airport because we're going to Jamaica today. So this is our key. And voila. All right, finally checked into the room. I am so shiny from all the sweat, but I figured we'd do a little room tour. Here's the room tour. So on this side, we have a little coffee machine, some water, and then we have a closet. And when you pan over to this side, you have a double sink. We have the towels here, and then a shower stall. It's actually like a lot more spacious than I thought it would be. It's pretty good. And yeah, let's look outside again. On the way here to the resort, we did take a bit of a minibus, and it actually reminded me so much of all like the winding and slopey roads in Hong Kong. Obviously not in like the city center of Hong Kong, but more like areas like Sandang, the Peak, or Tai Tam, those types of slopey and windy roads, and then also the aggressive driving. But yeah, this is actually my very first resort vacation. So far, the experience has just been, well, it's been really hot. And this resort, I thought that everything would be air conditioned, but obviously the room is. But most of the building actually does not have AC. Instead, they just have like ceiling fans. And honestly, I feel like it's not enough because I've just been like sweating so much walking around the resort. But yeah, guys, it's about 7:30 p.m. at night. We're just kind of chilling a little bit here after exploring the resort a bit, and we're about to have dinner soon. I think it's actually starting to rain a bit too, which hopefully will help lower the temperatures tomorrow because, oh my goodness, the fact that the majority of the resort does not have AC, honestly, not that fun. Like, I thought I was gonna look cute during this vacation, but instead I'm just gonna be going for like the melting ice cream look every day. Good morning, guys. It's about 7 a.m. and I'm just having my coffee outside, and after that I'm gonna head to the gym. I did check out the gym last night. It looks super nice. I was actually very impressed and very surprised, so I'm excited to actually use it this morning. I didn't really get to film and sit down and talk so much last night, but as you can see from the footage before, we checked out the Italian restaurant, which was actually so much better than the lunch buffet yesterday. I didn't even bother taking videos during the lunch buffet, one, because I was too hungry and I kind of forgot, but two, also the food was not the best. But the Italian restaurant last night was much better. time, what is it?
Paddle boat.
First time paddle boating. The second day is pretty much completed, as you guys could see from the footage. Definitely spent a bit of time in the water today. It was my first time doing water boating, and is that what it's called? Water paddling? Water boating? I don't remember. Anyway, it was my first time doing that. It was pretty fun, and then definitely spent some time in the pool afterwards. So I got in my pool time today. All my stuff is still hanging there to dry, as you can see. Just got back from dinner at the Fusion restaurant, and honestly, it was a little bit disappointing because I feel like the people that I know kind of hyped it up a lot, and it definitely did not live up to expectations. The tom yum soup, sorry to say, 1 out of 10. It basically tasted a lot like watered down tomato soup. It really didn't taste like tom yum. It was like, or it was almost kind of like tom yum flavored water, you know? So 1 out of 10 for that. The chicken skewers, however, those were actually very good. So I would definitely give that like an 8 out of 10. And the desserts for the matcha cheesecake, couldn't taste the matcha. The texture was too soft for my taste, 2 out of 10. And the panna cotta was actually not bad at all. I would say a 6 out of 10 for that. And then at the restaurant, there's this guy who was just going around harassing all the tables and speaking very, very loudly. I had the feeling that he had a bit to drink, and that's why he was acting this way. But he was literally going like table to table and just kind of like shouting things at people and like harassing everybody. When we were leaving the restaurant, I noticed that he started following us, and he actually tried to talk to me at one point, but I just pretended I couldn't hear him. And if he had persisted, I would have just switched to a different language completely.